Hello and welcome to Inappropriate Use of Dress Shoes. I'm just kidding, it's just fun use of dress shoes. Now, before we start, please hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it and share. So, McAllister Wingtip shoes. These are made by Edmonds, Goodyear welt, lovely leather sole. They're a nice shoe. Where did I take these? I went hiking. We get both of them here. I went hiking at a place near Atlanta, Georgia called Stone Mountain. It's a big granite hill. Now, I'm from out west. I don't mean any offense. It's just how I categorize it. The Sierra Nevadas, the Rockies, there's quite a significant difference in elevation change from the valley to those peaks versus this, but it is the largest geological feature around this area. So you can see for miles. Now, let's talk about the adventure up. On the way up, I had to endure it's 1 mile both ways. So 1 mile up, 1 mile down. And I had to endure crevasses almost as big as a pothole in Atlanta, right? These are like almost street-sized potholes that I had to step over. Water, slick granite, and that proved to be the biggest problem for these shoes. I took some before and after pictures of the soles. We'll talk about that here in a minute. So, when you're walking up a slick granite face and the rubber heel, did I say that right? Rubber heel, leather sole. When the rubber heel catches, you're like, okay, I have enough grip. And then you rock onto the leather and then you start to slide backwards. And you realize real quick because of because your calves, I'm talking about myself, because my calves aren't very flexible. When you start to slide, you can't put your heel back down. So you're going to slide down as far as you need to slide. Luckily for me, it was just like maybe a foot, maybe less. And it wasn't too bad. I was like, oops, I'm going to start walking on my heels. And so there are some places where I had to, shuffle my feet, walking up on my heels, but they made it. All right. Now let's look at some of the wear on the way up, I guess, and down. You can see there are some noticeable scratches. I'm not sure if this is really going to be captured here at this distance from the camera. I might have to take some pictures, but there are some scratches that weren't here before. So it is noticeable wear. I wouldn't say this is substantial, but definitely noticeable. Here's the other shoe. When you look at the before and after pictures, as I recall, I don't have them here in front of me, but there was a stain or something that has been worn off. So pretty interesting. You can still see it looks like there's still plenty of wear left on these soles. So I made it to the top. My feet, these shoes breathed very well. And like I said, because I was kind of shuffling up, I wasn't too sweaty. I'm in shape. So I don't sweat profusely on something like this, a little 1 mile walk up a hill. And my feet were very comfortable. I was surprised at how comfortable my feet were. These shoes, even though they don't seem flexible in my hands, the way I was walking, taking it gingerly, my feet were fine. I got up there, nice, perfect breeze, perfect day in February. It's like spring. It was just a lovely time up there. So I sat up there for maybe 10, 15 minutes, just enjoyed the view. And on the way down, this is where it gets a little more interesting for me. Here we go. The argument about bespoke shoes versus OTC, normal sized shoes. My left foot is a perfect 10.5D. My right foot, okay, I'm looking through the left foot, right foot. I had to get this squared away. My right foot is smaller than my left foot. And that allowed for just a little bit of slip, maybe a quarter inch, maybe less than a quarter of an inch. So with that little tiny bit of slip, I did get a blister on the side of my small toe on the way down, just on the way down. I was surprised about that because these shoes, walking around places like Las Vegas, the office, just here in Atlanta, on the way up, Stone Mountain, fine. But that little difference was the difference between having a little blister and being uncomfortable and being super comfortable. So all you bespoke shoe owners out there, I'm going to join you soon. When I say soon, I don't know exactly when that is, but eventually I will. So overall, I thought it was a good test, a good trial, a good experiment. I think if anything, I realized that these shoes are way more versatile than they're given credit for. Although I would not recommend doing what I did. Do not take leather-soled shoes up a granite face. Not a good idea. Slick. So that said, other things that are going on the channel. I haven't yet ordered a pair of hole-cut Allen Edmonds. I'm still debating back to should I just save that money and buy something bespoke? Put that money towards a luxury watch. There's lots of options out there. So I'm still considering. But if I had to choose one, you can watch my hole-cut video and you can see which one I would buy if I were to buy one today. I would love to hear your comments about my goofy adventure up Stone Mountain. If you want to see the short abridged version of that, I should have mentioned this at the beginning of the video, but I want to put a card up here so you can see the short abridged version I put on my other channel. So like I said, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs. Please sub. Thank you so much for watching. Looking forward to reading your comments. My name is John Hobby.